What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Judgment. We are hopping into some more side quests real quick. Is it in here? It is. It's this person.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Yes, you are.
This is Yagami.
I'm Yagami. I came to discuss your case. Oh yes, thank you for your time. So what can I do for you? Well, it's about my daughter-in-law. That is my son's wife. Her name is Kiriko. And how should I put this? She scares the daylight out of me. She scares you? Why? Ever since their marriage, my son has become rather unlucky. What do you mean? To give you a few examples, he was almost ran over, he nearly died of carbon monoxide poisoning from a stove. While he was asleep, the apartment caught fire, and then the brakes on his car suddenly gave out.
Huh?
He survived all of that. I'm thankful that he has, but as you can see, something's not right. Yeah, I'd say those are some unusual circumstances. Do you have any reason to suspect her? Well, as I said, all this started happening after they got married. And she's also taken a rather large life insurance policy at her suggestion. These are telltale signs, but it doesn't sound like she has anything concrete. On top of it all, my son has become ill lately. He constantly complaining about stomach pains and nausea. I can't help to think that his wife may be mixing something into his food. I know I could be overthinking this, but once the thought entered my head, I couldn't escape it. No, they're all valid concerns. I take it your son doesn't suspect her at all? No, quite right. He's head over heels for her. I see. That's why I came to you to investigate. I'd like for you to confirm if she's really capable of this, or if I'm just imagining things.
Yep.
That's clear enough, but out of curiosity, does your son know about this request?
Hi.
Actually, I did tell him. He objected, of course, but he eventually allowed it if this is what it would take for me to trust him. Great, then it wouldn't be a problem if I can discuss things with him. Also, could I trouble you for a photo of your son and his wife? That's the fucking creepy girl. Yeah, at M Cafe. My fee for this is about 80,000. Is that acceptable? Of course, I'll leave it to you. Alright, time to get started. Is she poisoning him? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh, that's not where I need to go. Now that I think about it, this isn't right either, but I think I can still go here. Nope, wrong place.
This is Yagami.
Hi, are you Otasan by any
Hey.
chance? Yes, sorry for the sudden request.
No.
No problem. I understand these things are urgent sometimes. What can I do for you? I need you to find my son.
Huh?
Your son is missing? Is he lost or kidnapped? Oh no, nothing of the sort. He's playing hide and seek, and I'd like you to find him. I don't get paid enough for this. He's hiding from you. Precisely. He turned 6 this year, and hide and seek is his favorite game. I don't mean to be presumptuous, but maybe you should find him then? Oh yes, I agree, but I have to be getting to work. Can't your wife pitch in? No, we divorced 3 years ago, and I'm a single father. Fine, but all the same, is this really something you need to hire a detective for? Well, he's really good, actually. It's always a real hassle to find him. Last time he was hiding in a woman's restroom, and I never would have found him. How did you find him then? He has a cell phone on him at all times, in case of emergencies. But he likes to send me pictures as hints. Usually it's enough to go on, but I really don't have time for this today. A 6-year-old sending his father a hide-and-seek hints on his cell. Welcome to the future. I'm happy to pay your fee for this. 80,000 yen. Will you take the job? I guess a paycheck's a paycheck. I wish I could get paid to play hide and go seek. That'd be awesome. Let's see if I can figure it out. Well, he's in an alleyway. I know that much. Because there's an alley right there. Alright. The devil's wife. Wouldn't that make him a bad guy? That's probably him. Sir, I noticed you staring. Another one of her admirers?
Hmm?
She gets more popular every day. She's that popular, huh?
Us.
Oh yes, she's a real enchantress. Talk to her once and you'll be head over heels. What a shame that she's married. Get too close and it'll only end in pain. What's her relationships like with men? So people really like her, huh?
そうっすね。
Oh yeah, you should see how many customers hit on her. But if they know about her past,
Hmm?
why, what about it? Well, apparently she's already on her 4th husband. She's been divorced 3 times.
Huh?
3 divorces? At her age? Her husband must know about it, but would he have told his mother? Apparently all 3 previous husbands ran away from her. That's that, because they were all murdered. In fact, her second husband actually died. Oh, almost murdered. In fact, her second one died. You're sure all this is true? It's hard to believe.
そうっすね。
Oh, I'm sure. That story about this put this cafe on the map. Apparently, there was poison in his food. And she wasn't charged? As I recall, the incident happened at his workplace, so there wasn't enough proof. Oh, but I assure you, it wasn't at this cafe. I see. What about her husband? Have you met her current husband? I've spoken with him. I believe his name is Kojiro. He's just your run-of-the-mill salaryman, but he's madly in love with her. He swings by at work after every day and makes him coffee. She makes him coffee.
Hmm?
He comes by coffee every day, so he'll show up too.
うっす。
Oh, I'm sure he will. Anyway, clearly is the kind of woman who's out of reach for most guys. But that wouldn't stop me from trying. I think I could tame the devil in her. Heh.
Hmm?
I gather you got your own little crush on her? What? No, she's married. I'm just saying. I think we'd have a good match. Better than that dull-ass husband she's got.
Nah.
In other words, this guy's crushing on her hard. He wasn't wrong when he called her an enchantress. Oh, speaking of the devil, there's the husband. Well, I better get to work. Don't want my manager to see me slacking off. Hey man, you're looking pretty rough. Are you under the weather?
Ah.
Yeah, I guess, but maybe I'm just tired. It's been a lot of stomach aches and nausea lately. Doesn't seem like coffee would be the best cure then. You must really love your wife. I beg to differ. Coffee made with love is the best medicine. Here you go. 1 hot cup of coffee, black like you like it. Thanks, Kiriko-chan. Oh, I see you have a guest. Nice to meet you. I'm Hirasawa.
ね
This guy's incredible. He's from our ad agency, and he's done all kinds of commercials, you know. Incredible. It sounds like you really know your stuff. You have to be so clever to work on ads these days. I can see it in your eyes. They're quite clever and very lonely. Lovely, you say, haha. Oh, you think so? Oh, Ko-chan, why don't we invite Hirasawa over to the house for dinner? That's a great idea. She's a lovely cook. I'll let you work out the details then. I'll be looking forward to see you. Of course, I'll be happy to come. She suspects Kiriko poisoning his food, and is considering he drinks coffee here daily. That'd be pretty tough to poison coffee, but I should check it out.
What the?
This is water that his friend is drinking. He came to the cafe and only ordered water? What a cheap ass. If he's making such big waves at an ad agency, he probably makes big money too. How stingy could he be? I could never be friends with a guy like that. Where is it? Where is it? You're not getting away from me. There you are.
Suspicious.
What's this white powder? Sugar? There's no way that's sugar. Something's off. Made a point about saying it was black coffee when she brought it out. In that case, what's this powder? It could be anything. Suspicious powder. Something has a strong scent here. Smells almost like garlic, but could it be poison? Let's see, if she knows he'd come here to drink coffee every day, isn't it possible that she could be mixing tiny doses of poison into each cup? That would explain why he feels so ill. This is bad. This guy could be in serious danger. I think I need to talk to him. Hopefully he hasn't gotten too far. You're the devil! Where'd he go?
Excuse me.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Eh?
Who are you?
This is Yagami.
I'm Yagami, the detective your mother hired. Alright, Mom did mention something about that. She can be so dramatic.
No.
Well, her worries may not be as unfounded as you think. What do you mean? This is going to have to be convincing. How should I lead into this? Let's talk about her second husband's untimely death. No, let's talk about let's talk about this. Sir, are you aware your wife has been divorced 3 times, aren't you? Yes, I'm aware. I didn't tell my mother that, though. Were you also aware that her second husband died of poisoning? What? I'm guessing that's new to you then. Well, I'm sure it wasn't something she wanted to talk about. That cup of coffee you just drank, did you add sugar by any chance?
Yeah.
No, I take my coffee black. Well, that's strange because there was a white substance on the edge of your cup. And to make matters worse, it smelled of garlic, which is not far off from a poison called arsenic. Arsenic? I haven't run any tests or anything, but I understand you've been feeling ill for some time. You should know, nausea and stomach pains are symptoms consistent with the ingestion of arsenic. No way. It can't be. Could it be a coincidence? Listen, detective, I know what you're getting at, but I trust my wife and I'm not going to stop. Doesn't sound like I'm going to get through to him. Is it true that you've been having a series of unfortunate accidents lately? Have you considered the possibility that someone could be causing them? You're a persistent one, aren't you? That said, have you noticed anything unusual? Well, sometimes on my commute home from work, I feel like I'm being followed by a man. That's interesting. When was the most recent time you felt that? Let's see. Oh, I remember now. It was the one day I was heading straight home without visiting her from the cafe. In other words, on days that she's off. Do you ever feel endangered when you're being followed? Well, I wrote it all off, but I did notice that brick fell from a window once, and I got pushed into the street.
Huh?
Wait, what? You wrote all that off as a coincidence. You don't think the stalker might have anything to do with it. But who would be out to get me? I don't know, but maybe it's time we find out. But how? Well, the ideal way would be to lure him into a place where he thinks you're alone. Okay, how about maybe I could bait him into an alley?
Huh?
Are you sure you want to take that risk?
Hi.
If it's to prove my wife is innocent, I'll do anything. Fair enough. I'll follow the stalker from behind. But can you give me any more details on the guy you think is following you? He was smallish, about 5'2". He wore a hoodie, sunglasses to hide his face. That's pretty suspicious. Where is the company you work for? Kita Electric, right here in Converge. I should be just fine the nearest ally, right? Yep. Is it stalking time? You need to act natural, so start walking when I give the signal. Got it.
Uh-huh. Suspicious.
What the fuck?
What the?
There, that's him. I got a guy in sights. Start walking and don't look back. But you'll save me if something goes wrong, right? I'll try. Depends on what the incident is. Stalking time. He's a really small man. I've got nowhere to hide here. That could have been anybody. How is this the nearest alley? Like, we've gone to the other side of the city by now. Hey! Oh yeah, that's not suspicious. What do you think you're doing? Wait. Aren't you the other waiter at the cafe? Minami, you work with Kiriko, right? That explains how easy it was to get poison into your coffee. Shit, you're dead.
Yagami-san!
Stay back and go call the cops. This'll be over in just a minute.
Don't give up, do you?
This will be over shortly. He wanted to use weapons, so I used a weapon.
Hey.
Why? Why were you trying to kill him? Because he was in the way between me and Kiriko.
Hmm?
In the way? What's your relationship with her? My relationship? It's destiny. Destiny that we would be together.
Huh?
What? I just need him gone, then she'll be mine. Stop your squirming. Let go of me, damn you.
Yagami-san!
Are you okay? What in the world just happened?
Hmm.
I'm not completely sure myself, but I'm sure the cops are gonna take their time finding out. Well, apparently she rejected the waiter 3 years back. And he's been stalking her ever since, even getting jobs at the same place she does. Didn't that bother her? Well, people confess their love to her all the time. She didn't think much of it, I guess. That's a unique problem to have. I guess he finally snapped, though, and convinced himself I was the problem. And that certainly explains why I've had so many near-fatal encounters. And you keep surviving them, so he finally resorted to poison. Do you think he'll killed her second husband as well? I'd be willing to bet on it, but I suppose we'll have to wait until they find out after they interrogate him. He'll probably try to kill every guy who got between him and her. Now here I was suspecting her. I'm a horrible mother. That's not true. You didn't get a chance to get to know her yet. And I think she's easily misunderstood. I can see why. I'm impressed. You trusted her and didn't waver for a moment. Of course not. I'm her husband. Thank you for getting to the bottom of this. No problem. I hope you two have a wonderful future together. Feel free of accidents. Alright, let's go check here. This is the only alleyway I can think of right off the bat. At least that looks like that picture. Oh yeah, this area definitely looks like that picture. Well, not so much anymore. There's a kitty! Ah, okay, I guess he is here. I thought he was the cat for a second.
Suspicious.
How the fuck?
Huh?
Hey, I've been looking for you. Who are you? Oh, your dad couldn't make it today, so he sent me to find you. Huh? Dad isn't coming. Hey, it's pretty dangerous up there. Come down. Okay. How the fuck did he get up there? So my dad isn't coming? I sent him the picture and everything. Yeah, he had important work to do, buddy. Okay, I understand. Did you want me to help you get home? No, I can do it myself. Are you sure? Yeah, I do it all the time. See you later.
Hello?
Hello, this is Yagami. Oh, Yagami, were you able to find Ayumu? Yeah, just now. I offered to get him home, but he seemed to know the way just fine, so... I see, that's okay, boys will be boys. He's such a handful sometimes. Hey, I'm at work right now, so I'll send your payment digitally. Sounds good. Then I guess that wraps us up, thank you. That's an easy, what, 80k? Yeah, easy 80k. I'll take it. What else we got going on? In the day... Alright, I can do that one. A dismemberment case. Uh-oh.
Stay down.
God, ever since I learned the Superman thing, I'm like, Ryan, why are you here?
You don't give up, do you?
Bam, 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 bam. These are some strong glasses you
What a
have.
waste.
Ryan, why are you here? Go away, Ryan.
Hey.
The request said something about a dismemberment. Yeah, hope you got a strong stomach. It'd be better if you saw it for yourself. What the hell? Is this sashimi? And so much of it. Tragic, isn't it? All my precious carp, sliced up and served. They didn't deserve this. Wait, I don't understand at all. Tell me I came into work and I was greeted by this bloodbath. Some sort of psychopath must have snuck in here and went on a feeding frenzy. You're saying this is an outside job? Has to be. The lock was busted and happened after we closed. Okay, killing the fish is weird enough, but why go through the trouble of making sashimi out of them? Beats me, but you're the one I'm paying to figure out the mystery, man. Wait, so the job is... You're damn right. You gotta find the son of a bitch who carved up all my innocent carp. Sashimi of the fallen. I gotta know why, and I gotta know if they're gonna pay for it. Have you reported this to the police? Are you nuts? You sure, step right into my illegal underground casino, officer. No, this one's gotta stay off the books. Alright, it'll be 80,000 yen. Will that work? Yep, just find them. Alright, let me start by taking a look at the crime scene.
What the?
It's your fault, kitty. They went through the trouble of plating and even decorating it. It's kind of elegant. No signs of any of it being eaten. This wasn't a hunger crime. It takes skill to prepare sashimi this well, and this isn't the work of an amateur. Come to think of it, did he kill every single fish? I should check out the pond.
Hey.
Ice. Did he already have it ready to make sure the sashimi wouldn't spoil? In that case, was the intent to serve it? Looks like some of them are still alive, but why did he spare them? Maybe he got bored and he didn't need that many? I guess it's too early to speculate. Oh, okay, I'm done. So it seems the killer sliced up a certain number of fish to meet a certain specific criteria and then preserved his work. You figured anything out? Not yet. The biggest motive of question mark is the biggest question mark right now. That's where I'll start. Once I can understand why, I think we'll start figuring out the who. Makes as much sense of any of this, but what's your plan? Like I said, this isn't amateur's work. I'll start with some of the chefs in the city. I'll leave it to you then. I know 2 sushi places. Genda. We're gonna get a call from him.
Hello?
What can I do for you, Genda? I know this is sudden, but I got a case for you. Yeah, what kind of case? Well, I usually explain myself, but the client says it's urgent. Her name is Teiko. She's about middle-aged, staying at a hotel. I think you could head down there and hear her out. Sorry, this is so out of the blue.
Huh?
Right now? Yeah, why not? You don't tell me you're too busy to turn down a paycheck. Hey, I actually am. You know what? Fine. She'll be in the lobby at the Hotel New Deborah, Southside. Thanks, Yagami. When it rains, it pours, huh? Should I go look at the sushi places? Or should I just go here?
Excuse
Are you
me.
her? Oh, it's no problem. I should be the one apologizing. So, he gave you my name? He did. He helped me out a ways back, and I could never thank him enough.
はじめまして。
I'm Takeo. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
This is Yagami.
Well, you already know my name is Yagami, so it's nice to meet you all the same. What can I do for you? You wouldn't believe this, but someone ran off with my purse. Kamurocho is as rough as they say, isn't it? That's terrible. Do you have any valuables? My wallet was in there, of course, but I'm more concerned about my ring. There was a small diamond ring my husband gave me. The missing diamond. A diamond? That certainly counts as valuable. And you wouldn't you know it, my anniversary is this weekend. It'd put a damper on the whole thing not to have it, wouldn't you agree? And my husband would mope the whole time. He's a sentimental man, you see. Always wants everything perfect. And, oh, I apologize,
No.
I'm blabbering. No, it's fine. I can see how valuable your ring is to you both. In other words, I need to get that purse back. Oh, that would be wonderful. Here, I sketched out the culprit. Oh, God. Okay. This is actually very well drawn. It's not. This will be a huge help. Good. Glad those art classes finally amounted to something. And your fee? I hope you'll go easy on me being an old friend. Oh, how about 20,000? That's quite fine. I wish you the best. Oh dear me, is that the time? I'm gonna miss my Tokyo sightseeing tour if you don't. I'll let you go. Be in touch. Alright, so let's go to the pawn shop. First thing thieves try to do is sell stuff. Pretty busy all of a sudden. Where to head to next? Where's the other sushi place? There it is. Isn't this also a sushi place? Uh-oh.
Out of the way. Really, guys?
Pump up the jam. Pretty sure one of these places was kind of like a sushi place. This one?
いらっしゃいませ。
Nope, not this place.
ありがとうございました。
Was this the place?
いらっしゃいませ。
I mean, kind of.
ありがとうございました。
Excuse me.
I'm sorry to bother you during work, but I'm a detective and I have questions.
Eh?
Sure, how can I help? Well, the case is an odd one. It seems someone went and turned some of the carp at Koi Bride into sashimi. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. And it's the work of a pro. I was wondering if you might have heard anything. Nope, can't say that I have. Can't say I'm surprised. Thank you for your time, all the same. Could have sworn there was someone right there.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
The only other place would be Sushi Jin.
Nice choice. What a
Coming
waste.
through, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Sorry to bother you, didn't work, but I'm a detective with a few questions. This case is an odd one. It seems that someone went and turned the carp at Koi Bride into sashimi. You pull my leg? I wish I was, sir, but it's as real as it gets. Take a good look at this if you would. As you can tell, that pond lost a lot of fish and gained a lot of sashimi they didn't want. I see. This is what's called Arai preparation technique. It's quite skillful, actually. So it was a pro. Do you know anyone who'd be capable of this? There's this guy we fired last month, Wakahara. Well, we took him out as an apprentice. Even though he was pretty good, we couldn't. He would argue with the customers. Eventually, he punched a customer, so we had to fire him on the spot. Do you think he could be the guy who did this? Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but I do know he had money trouble and that he was a frequent customer at Koi Bride. I think I'd like to talk to him. Do you have any contact information? I really shouldn't, unless you have some proof that would implicate him. No, not at the moment. Fired or not, he was an employee here. Without any proof, I can't just give that information out. For one, I don't want to believe he's that far gone. Secondly, it's not my place to give it. I do understand. Kind of a dead end. Alright, let's go find the diamond. At the pawn shop.
Excuse me.
Have you bought any diamond rings from a man that looks like this? Turns out the ring was stolen property. Actually, I do remember the man. Really? Yes, just the other day. So it was stolen, huh? Yes, did you buy it? I'm afraid I didn't. I had a hunch it was stolen, so I refused him. I see. Any idea where he might have gone? No, but I have a feeling he'll strike again soon. What do you mean? He returned later that night to buy a knife. It was a chef's knife, so I didn't think anything of it. The purse snatcher also bought a chef's knife. Are these cases related? I mean, it could be a coincidence, but I should drop in at a sushi store. Alright, back to Sushi Jin.
This again.
Get wrecked.
And stay down. Excuse me.
Told you. If you don't have proof, we're done here. But if I did have proof, you tell me? Well, I'm not unreasonable. In that case... Would you mind taking a look at this? What about it? Does it ring any bells? Nope, not really. Oh, okay then. What? This one? The bowl of ice? The picture. Yes, it's quite a good likeness. As I thought, the purse thief and the sushi expert are the same guy. Which means he's the guy who bought the knife at the night of the incident. I knew something fishy about these two cases. Heh. Sashimi of the Fallen.
Nah.
Hey, you gonna tell me what's going on or just keep staring off into space? Sorry, turns out the man stole this purse. Are you sure? Yes, my other client is one of his victims. So his money trouble finally drove him off the edge.
No.
And I don't think that's all. There's more? Just the other day, he bought a chef knife. The chef's knife? What for? Remember what I told you about the incident? It had to have been done someone with such skill at handling fish. Wait, do you think he bought a knife to do that? Sir, I do understand wanting to protect your former apprentice, but at this point, I think it's safe to say that he's on a crime spree, and I could use your cooperation. Okay, but to tell you the truth, when I saw that sashimi arrangement, he was the first person who came to mind. The cut, the arrangement, the decorations, it's got his signature all over it. Do you happen to know how I can reach him? Actually, I've disposed of his contacts, but if you really want him, just wait for him at a pachinko parlor. He's over at Volcano. Got it. Thank you for your help. I know where that is. I made a joke about that earlier. The volcanic volcano. Oh, I thought it was right here, but I guess it's on the side. That would make more sense.
Wow, really?
I ain't got time for this. Alright. Yeah, this looks like him.
Ah. Excuse me.
Who are you?
This is Yagami.
I'm Yagami, a detective. A detective? What would a detective want with me? A purse with a diamond in it, a bunch of dead fish. Do those two have in common? Crap. You're really gonna try to run away?
Wait a sec. Wait a sec.
Oh, fuck! That hurt, you little bitch.
Wait a sec. Give it up already.
Damn, how'd you know about both of those? I did my homework. It's time to turn yourself in. I think you're gonna owe something for those fish. Take me for a fool? I'm not gonna go down quietly. Fine, I'm not opposed to using a little force. Oh yeah? Then it's gonna take more than a little.
You asked for it.
Yeah, you asked for it, buddy, alright? Let's go over here. Just remember, you pulled a weapon first. You used the weapon first, that's all I gotta say. You wanna keep resisting? I surrender, I'm good to go. But before that, I gotta ask, why did you sashimi the fish? To get the ring out, the fish ate it.
Huh?
Explain? Well, I snatched the purse from the old windbag, and I was pretty shocked to find a diamond. So I figured I'd head to Koi Bride to try to try my luck, but when I got there, I tripped and the ring went into the water. And the stupid fish thought it was food, and they swarmed it before I could even see which one ate it. So that explains the random number of fish. Yeah, I had to go through a lot of them before I found it. So why go to the trouble of making sashimi? You could have just been faster about it. Yeah, sure, I know that. But when I sliced up all the fish in front of me, I just couldn't help myself. I figured if I plated it up, at least it wouldn't go to waste. Make a better chef than a criminal. I suppose so. I admit it felt good to make all that sashimi. Well, after you do your time, you should give the chef thing another shot. Maybe I will, but I'm done with carp for a while. That's why there's so many criminals here. They fucking just let them walk in front of them instead of handcuffing them. So that's how it happened. Wow. Don't surprise me that they ate the diamond. If it's in the pond, it's fair game. It was a small one, but maybe my husband has splurged a little more. They wouldn't have gone for it. Well, if anyone... I can't believe she said that. It's rather inviting. After all, a professional chef made it. Maybe I'll invite my husband too. Will you be coming? Yes. I think I'll pass. I'm officially fished out. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Giggle giggle. Ha ha ha. Giggle. Giggle giggle laugh. Alright, what else we got? Oh, that's all for now. I'm good on listening to her sing. Alright. So that's where we're going to end this episode. Hope you all enjoyed this episode of Judgment. Stay tuned for the next one and Yagami's close-up of his face. That's still busted up. Yes, I'm talking about you.